Hey, 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 you guys. Yes, 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 yes. We made it back in here another Thursday. That's like really blurry. We made it back here another Thursday, you guys. Man, it's 2020 vision. Turn up. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let me get adjusted here. Okay. So today we have a good show for you, guys. We are welcoming a special guest by the name of Joel Jackson, the Renaissance man, entrepreneur, crystal alchemist, as well as actor, choreographer, producer, director, writer. So we're going to get all into his business in a minute. But first of all, you guys, you know how I like to do. I like to give my shout outs. First of all, I want to shout out all of the Pisces that it passed. Shout out Pisces season has came and gone, as well as the Aries. It is Aries season now, and I want to shout out my son DeAndre Bruce, better known as YP Dresky, also known as YP Dresky, Young Prince. You guys hear me feature his music on here all the time. I did a little homage to his birthday yesterday. So I just want to show that to you guys. Shout out to my son, DeAndre, YP Dresky. Shut up for me, Tony. Technical difficulty thing has been happening all day to me. So is that what it is? Because the WeTransfer wouldn't work. Nothing would work. What about you? It was crazy for you? The crystals didn't save you?
It didn't, not this time. I just snuck in here real quick.
Well, welcome. We're glad right on time. Right on time, right never late. Okay, so this is that doesn't want to show. Okay, we'll come back to it. You know what, real quick. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear DeAndre. My love, my heart, my peace. Happy birthday to you. Yes. Okay, and you know what? Real quick, funny story. So his birthday was yesterday, March the 26th, right? Technically, right? So all the way up until, let me see, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, all the way up till 3 years ago, we were celebrating his birthday on the 27th. Now, don't ask me what happened. All I know is that I remember when I came out of the hospital, I kept getting confused. Like, when was his birthday? Was it on the 26th or the 27th? And I think, like, I don't know how I decided the 27th, but at one point, in 2022, he called me because he needed his, like, Social Security card and, you know, his birth certificate and things like that. So he's trying to get some stuff together. And he's like, Mom. I was like, what? He's like, the tax people keep on saying my birthday's wrong. I'm like, what? You know? And so he said, yeah. And he said, and I called down to the Social Security office, and they was like, as somebody in the 90s came in and changed my birth date from the 27th, 2026. Must have been me.
Had to be somebody.
And so long story short, we have been celebrating his birthday on the 27th, and the whole time it's been the 26th. So this year, we celebrated it on the right day, on the 26th of March. So again, shout out to you. Moms, we're not perfect. We're not perfect. All I could say is I was having too many of y'all. That's what it was. Look,
my mom did the same thing.
Yeah.
Even to this day. My birthday wrong. Pisces life.
Oh my
just
God.
Like that.
And then you better be glad you're not a leap year baby. You know what I mean? So anyway, you guys, without further ado, let's get to, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm tripping. Okay. So shout outs. I want to shout out Roberta Flack and Angie Stone. We love you, you know, and you know what? God has more beautiful angels up there singing in the choir. Gone too soon. We're going to miss you, but we're going to see you again. Definitely going to see you again. Until then, sing pretty for the Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. Mm-hmm. Okay, so without further ado, let's get to those TikTok videos.
Good women make you the best version of yourself, and they don't take no days off because they don't want you looking stupid outside.
A little low over here.
And they're going to give you peace but they're gonna stress you out because they're gonna keep you accountable.
Can they?
And they don't take no days off. They're gonna be on you like a supervisor managing your greatness. Every single day. And here's the thing, fellas, the more she love you, the more disrespectful she is. The more good love hurt. She gonna be on you like a supervisor. My wife be like, look, that shirt trash. Go cut your hair and brush your tongue, okay? And take that little oil and put it on your beard so your beard connect. We don't connect because your beard don't connect. That's why you can't hear me. I'm only gonna say it one time. And take the trash out like you said you was 2 days ago. 11-11, make a wish. I'm like, what?
All right, you guys, out there in Facebook land, I hope you can see me. Are we on in Facebook? Okay. So for those who wants to get on and see the show from Facebook, just go to Amira the Songstress. It is spelled right there on the screen, but I'll spell it for you guys that are listening and can't see. Ameerah, Ameerah, the Songstress, THESONGSTRESS, Ameerah the Songstress on Facebook or YouTube. Go on either one of my pages. There's at least 2 pages that says Ameerah the Songstress on Facebook, and you can watch the show live front facing. Yes, so not behind the scenes, nosies. And then also, if you're a YouTuber, you can go on Ameerah the Songstress on YouTube and see the show as well. So however you like to watch, we have YouTube, we have Facebook. What is it? Twitter is X now, right? But I haven't been on Twitter or X in so long, but YouTube or Facebook at Ameerah the Songstress. You can come watch live. You can chat it up with us, join in the conversation. Later on, we'll show the number so you can call in if you want to call in and say something to our guest, our special guest today, or if you just want to call and join in the conversation, you can do that as well. But Ameerah the Songstress at YouTube or Facebook. And for all of those that want to get on and watch Joel do his thing, come on. This is behind the scenes, what you guys are watching on Instagram Live. You guys are watching behind the scenes. So in other words, you guys are missing it. You're missing the show as it really is. So if you want to just sit here and look at me, I'm fine with it. But if you want to see the whole show, you want to go on Ameerah the Songstress on Facebook or YouTube. All right. End of the public service announcement. So that was Ronnie. Ronnie's a great comedian about town or whatever. Nice. Friend of ours, friend of a lot of ours. But he was talking about how you got a good woman. That's what he was saying, Tony. How you got a good woman and you're in a real relationship? It's gonna feel like she's dogging you out, right? Because you're gonna try to walk out the house and she's gonna be like, okay, that shirt is trash, your shoes is dirty, your pants is wrinkled, what the hell's going on? So you feel like it's like, this doesn't feel like love. That's what you're feeling like. But if she didn't love you, in her defense.
Exactly. No, 100%.
Oh, you with it? Okay.
I'm more down with the people that actually let me know if there's a booger in my eye. Okay. Amen.
Come on.
I'm more a fan of those people that pull me aside. Hey, you got something there. Yes. Those are the real ones.
Yes.
I'm 100% all about that.
I'm with it. So you know that you got a good girl by the way she talked bad about your clothes?
Pretty much.
Okay.
As long as she's there to progress.
Huh? Because she can wash your clothes. You know what I mean? Like she just wash them. Oh, that was my cure to it. Who do we have to thank for that video?
We have, I think it's Chantel McKenzie.
Okay, shout out to you, Chantel, for posting that. That's dope. Okay, what do we have next, Tony?
Heaven and fuck that, all that shit. Y'all hoes gotta get off this corner with that.
Excuse me, sugar, what did you just say?
You heard me what I said. I said y'all hoes gotta move up off this corner.
Well, you better watch your little filthy mouth here. Now, you are talking to children of the Lord.
That's right.
I want you to know who you talking to, too. Yeah. Top flight motherfucker security. Wait a minute, Day-Day. You can't talk to these old ass ladies like that.
Oh.
Frank, just back me up and do your damn job. Now, y'all moving on. Take that shit.
Wait a minute, bitch. Now, I ain't no killer. You understand me? Okay. But don't you push me. Don't you touch me.
You gonna make me blow this whistle. I'll clear all this shit out with this.
Sugar, fuck you and your whistle.
Right.
Y'all trying to use the Lord to sell pussy on this corner. I already know.
Wait a minute, you need to cut your mouth.
So that's what spiritual awakenings be like, huh? How you feel? How you feel about that? I mean,
Feel like sometimes you just gotta, figure it out within yourself and keep growing. That was a funny TikTok.
Yeah.
I love that movie Friday, that
Yeah.
Christmas special. I saw it like a week or two ago.
yeah,
Yeah, hilarious. And sometimes you just gotta challenge yourself, work with yourself. As much as you're challenging yourself, just I've stepped away from actually beating myself up or feeling like all that energy. I just remove it. I learn to forgive and love
Yes.
thyself. It's so important too.
come on.
And the more you do it, the more you see yourself growing in this universe that we are in.
We're gonna get all into the spirituality.
I
You
know,
ain't
I'm
gonna
getting
get out
way
of
too
here.
deep.
You're not gonna get out of here without it. But that's why I chose that, because I wanted to kind of spark the conversation. We're catching up with you, obviously. This is your second time back, so definitely welcome
Good
back.
to be back. Thank you. for having me.
And we're going to see all of the great things that you've been up to, but we definitely going to dig into the spirituality, because there was no way you was going to come here and that was not going to happen. Just so you know, hold on to your. This is a fellow Piscean, you guys. Just so you know, so
Dun,
you
dun,
know
dun.
it's so it's going down. Do we have another TikTok video?
One of my questions was that
Oh, okay.
in the past I have trusted the wrong people, and as a result I've been betrayed.
Trusted them to do what?
Trusted that they had my best intentions,
Oh, all right.
and it turned out that they didn't.
Oh, all right. And now you can trust that they showed you exactly who they are.
Correct.
And so that worked for you.
It
Because
did,
it allowed
actually.
you to, again, by attracting what you don't prefer, to more clearly define what you do. And therefore they have helped you course correct. And therefore they have not in that sense betrayed you, but shown you more clarity about who you prefer to be. That's the positive way to look at that, so that you can gain a positive effect from the experience rather than a negative one. Yes?
Yes, that's true.
I know, that's why I said it.
And in the present, I've noticed that there are some people that I have in my life, and I want to trust them, but I have some sort of
You
anxiety.
want to trust them to do what? Put your trust in yourself. Do you understand? And trust that whatever appears in your life is what needs to be there, and then get the reflection you need to get. Trust them to be who they choose to be at that moment, and learn from it, whatever expression it may be. Put your trust in yourself and your life and what it brings you as serving you in some way, shape, or form. Yes?
Yes.
Then it doesn't matter what another person may choose to do, because you will always get a beneficial effect. You will learn something from it. You will grow. Therefore, nothing that anyone else does will affect you negatively if you don't choose to align with that negative belief about it.
That's true.
I know. That's why I said these things.
Amen. Amen.
I know we got the applause, but I got to do the slow clap for that one.
Yeah?
I got to do the slow
Yeah.
clap, because when I tell you, this is what I've been really tapping into recently. Shout out to The Science of Getting Rich. I just got to do that.
Yes.
That book has been phenomenal for me, and since I've been reading it consistently, I've been seeing these blessings just fall from God Himself,
yes.
and it just keeps coming, because I'm learning to. There's a chapter about the will, and you think they're going to talk about putting the will on other people. No, it's all about putting the will with your own mind and willing your mind to think the right way. And any form of anything that's not of gratitude and appreciation and abundance and increase, you just simply remove, and it teaches you how to do that. And it's amazing how much we can attract when we start doing that.
Yes.
It's phenomenal when we realize that, hey, if this phone right now that's live shooting to a satellite coming all the way back down here,
Yeah.
this is possible. And there's crystals in the phones. We'll go back to that later. But if that is possible, and the creator is always more powerful than the creation, amen. Like,
Amen.
we're not really tapping into what we can do.
What we can do.
And this book is helping me tap into that, because
Yeah.
I've been seeing, we're gonna talk about it. You know,
I mean,
God's-
definitely. You've been manifesting throughout your life, and you've been
100%.
already doing it. That's why I called you an alchemist. He was like, "Wait a minute, hold on, I'm a producer." and I'm
Hold on.
We
You trying to throw me under the bus, fam?
We gonna get to that. I'm
on,
talking
alchemist,
about.
yes.
I'm talking about
Crystal
who
specialist?
You are no, I said crystal chemist.
Crystal chemist, that's my brother. Shout out to
but
Foster
you are
Jackson.
your partner, and
Alpha
I'm not.
Thought.
We're not shading him, but we are uplifting you.
Yeah.
And I know what I'm talking about.
You do.
I know what I'm talking about.
You do, and I appreciate you for it.
So, yeah. Anyway, we're going to dig all into your business. You guys, it is my complete honor to welcome my guest today, Mr. Joel Jackson. We met because in Leimert Park because he was selling me some crystals, my favorite thing. This was, I think, in 2021.
Yeah.
Turns out he was a fellow Piscean, as well as a fellow singer, actor, director, writer, choreographer. And the first time he came on the show, he came to speak about what men want. We had a panel of men, and he joined us, and
oh, that was so funny.
yeah, it was dope. He was amongst
so
like
funny.
Buddy Lewis was here. We
Buddy
had
Lewis.
a relationship coach specialist. We had a recovery or a
That phone
self-proclaimed narcissist. Oh yeah, and then a preacher got on the line.
Oh
my God.
I wish we had that clip.
We got
my
it.
God.
It's gonna take Tony a minute to
that's
dig
it.
it out.
Oh.
That was so dope. But you know, it's
I almost
on
ran out the
Instagram.
room.
It's on
ran out the
Instagram.
room. It was so funny.
Man, we had to clown him because he tried to clown me.
Yeah,
y'all had
Buddy
my back.
checked him real quick.
Oh my God, y'all had
Buddy
my
checked
back.
him real quick.
I was so appreciative of that.
Oh my God, that
But
was so funny.
I like to call you the Renaissance man.
Thank you.
What we do is we try to explore all the gifts that we are given. We're trying to live in all of those lives. It's truly like living a different life every time.
It's
you know,
amazing, yeah.
many lifetimes. And some of the greats that we just mentioned that passed away, there was so many layers to them. Like we didn't know Roberta Flack, did a lot of backgrounds for hip hop artists. We didn't know she wrote so much music. She produced so many hit records that we listen to today. So there's so many levels and layers to us as artists. Not and often they wouldn't compare music to science, but it is the perfect science. They wouldn't compare music to a mathematician, but you have to understand numbers and frequency. So that, you know what I mean? It's the perfect combination. So that's why I called you the crystal chemist and alchemist.
I
You
believe
guys
in and
give
receive it. Thank you.
a warm welcome to Joel Jackson.
Appreciate you guys. Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you for having me. Seriously.
Man, I'm so excited. You have so much to tell us, a lot to catch up with. And I'll just tell them what I know, but then I want you to tell me what we missed. Okay? Okay, so what I know is when I met you, it was really post the Broadway play Stump. Okay? First of all, you came to my birthday party on February 24th, and apparently you played the drums, and I didn't. It just
She
went
didn't even
over
know
my
I was
head.
on the drums. She up here singing her face off with her girls, and I decided to hop on the drums real quick in the back. And when I tell you, it was seamless. Like the drum was playing, and he's like, "Yeah, no, come on." And I just slide in while he's still playing, and she didn't even notice. And I slid right out too, just with as much humility as I can.
You're
And
like,
I had to
it
tell her
was,
later.
it was fun playing the drums behind you. When did this happen? You know?
I was on the drums. I just had to give the drummer some, just a little bit.
Wow,
It was
but it
fun.
makes sense. You know, if you can stomp in time, in rhythm and
Oh,
time,
yeah.
then your hands
Yeah.
must be bananas.
It is.
Yeah.
Shout out to my stompers out there.
Was that a classical training? How did you become you in a way of the arts?
Oh, that's a great question.
Music, dance, choreographer. You know, you've gotten to the point of choreographing. You stomp. Come on, man. Like,
Thank you.
how did
do
you
I
get there?
explain that? Okay. Well, my mom
Mm-hmm.
was an actress and a dancer.
Oh wow.
Grew up dancing in the church
Yes.
and whatnot, so I started dancing in the church.
Yes.
My dad is just amazing. He's plays so many instruments, and he taught me the drums.
Yeah.
He got me my first drum set in 5th grade, and that just sparked everything in me. It really did. I've been asking for it since the 2nd grade, so I was like, Dad, when are these drums coming? When are these drums coming? So they finally got me a professional drum set. We had a band in the 5th grade that my dad was managing, and we rocked the talent show that was really amazing, and that just really inspired me and started me with my growing my what's the word I'm looking for?
Evolution.
Yeah. And so what happened was I saw Stomp, the HBO special, when I was like, I don't know, I saw it when I was young, and it was so dope, and I was like, I'm gonna do that. I just decided I'm gonna do that, and I don't realize how much. We don't realize how much we manifest without even realizing we're manifesting.
Just
and
like, ooh, one day I wish I could do that. That simple. And the universe goes, okay,
and
let's start
that's the wild part,
co-conspiring.
because I'm not gonna lie to you, I never said one day I wish. It was always, this is getting done. It's amazing when you decide.
Well, come on then. Come on.
It's amazing when you decide and flow, because I remember that was the first thing that I was really passionate about. And after I saw that, it was just so cool. I mean, I don't know if y'all saw the HBO special back in the day, but it was so cool to watch.
I seen it, but it was so, like you said, we were kind of young.
Yeah, we were young. I was in the sixth grade, but even
in
in the sixth grade, I knew. So
you knew
the audition came up literally 6-7 years later when I was 18. And I was like, oh, okay. I just finished LaGuardia, and I was like, okay, I'm working at the Pavilion. And I remember practicing at the Pavilion as an usher for my auditions just constantly, and went around the block 2 times, thousands of people from different places, 8 people got picked. And I remember just understanding, even when it happened, like, oh, okay, I'm not surprised because I've been expecting this, and I just stay appreciative. Now, the gratitude thing is something that I recently tapped it back into, so I feel like a child again. It's really exciting because the science of getting rich, I don't know how much to say, because it does tap into making you understand the power of gratitude and how God is really connected to gratitude.
Yeah.
God is connected to love, of course, peace, of course. There's something really special about gratitude.
It's how you bring the blessings through quickly. It's I always liken it to, like all of the angels, like working and they're churning this wheel, and this wheel in the wheel that they're churning, in the middle, there's all this power, and it's represented by light. And the more they put in, the more they sing praises, the more they get it, the bigger it gets, and the bigger it expands. All of that goodness, the goodness of God, is spread throughout the world, the universe, the land. Yeah. So it makes sense that the more we put in, the more praises, the more we uplift that thing, the bigger it's going to get, and everybody is going to benefit from those blessings and that energy that's being poured, that energy of goodness that's being poured out over the world.
100%. I grew up drumming in churches, and I just remember the preachers that really stuck with me always said, it's not about religion, it's about relation. It's just about your relationship with your God.
That's right. That's right. Personal.
You're personal. It's very personal. It has nothing to do with nobody else. If you put the right energy towards that constantly, and you start changing your own thoughts, it is amazing when you start controlling your thoughts with your spirit. I don't know how else to say that. It's really amazing. You start tapping into gratitude and building into things that aren't here yet, but they're going to be here, so you start thinking in advance. And I know everybody knows these things. If you've ever been to church, you've heard these things. It's just something special when you start really applying it constantly. So I'm constantly praying without cease.
That's right.
Just like it says biblically. We should be. Constantly just mentally in my space, making sure that I'm constantly thinking everything and everyone around me in every way, shape, or form, and thinking the blessings that are coming. And since I started that the week before the year was out. And when I tell you, things have just been falling, and I say falling because it seems almost effortless, like these blessings just starting to fall, starting to drop. And I'm like, okay, this is, I get it now, because this is something I was doing, but not realizing you were doing it, So that's my 2 cents right there.
Speaking of creativity, manifestation, dream, love, beauty, all those things, I seen you at special VIP tickets, as a matter of fact.
I had to hook you up. Sis.
I've seen you in the phenomenal show in Las Vegas at the Wynn, starring, because that's what you was, in Awakening. Oh my God! We have a picture from that. Can
We have a picture.
Yeah,
We
just
do?
of you. Not. I know it was everything was
Oh, okay,
hush hush.
there
So
it
we.
is.
I did. You know how we were
There it
supposed to
is.
take any video. I did sneak and take some
Sneak
video.
away. No,
but
it's totally cool.
Yeah, but yeah, that. Oh my God. That character was phenomenal. It reminded me of Chris Tucker's character in
Corbin Dallas.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so Fifth Element is one of my favorite
Okay,
movies.
okay.
So it's so funny you said that.
That's what it reminded me of. But talk to us about this show and your role and how you were pretty much handpicked because it seemed like the role was crafted for you, from what I know of you.
And that's your. When I tell you, it was crazy, the experience, because I went into the audition wearing. You can't really see it that much, but the crystal here lights up. There's a lot of lights in here, but if it's semi-dark, this whole thing beams, right? So I go into the audition wearing the crystal, and my brother designs this. We'll talk about all this stuff, crystal stuff later, and I added the light myself about a few months before. So I go in, and the director, the producer, they're like, "You're wearing a crystal around your neck," and I'm like, "I am." It's like, huh. And I didn't know why they were doing that at all. I had no clue. Just did my audition, went to the callback, did that, just was trying to knock it out. Got the part. Turns out the role is called Light. I play a god.
Yes.
And and he has light up crystals in different realms. And each light up crystal represents a part of him. And the fact that it just seemed like I was apparently giving the director and producer goosebumps because they were like, "I never seen a light up crystal, and we're about to do a show about light up crystals, and you're in it."
It's like they peeked into your life or something.
A little bit. So when manifestation was just crazy on that.
That was highest.
That was at its highest.
I have to interrupt
know.
the regular scheduled program because we have someone very special on the line waiting to speak to you. Hello, are you there, caller?
Yes, I am.
How are you?
I know that voice.
I'm well. The show looks great.
Good.
How
Welcome.
you doing, Amira?
All is well. All is well. I have your
Pops
son here.
Hey.
Shout out to my father.
Man.
Shout out to my pops. A true walking legend right there. He's educated me in so many different ways, and I appreciate you, Pops, even for calling.
Thanks for saying that, man. Thanks for saying it. I really jumped on when you told the story about the drums. I just wanted to let you know because, as a dad, you look to see what your sons are going to do, what they're going to be, who likes this, who likes electronics, who likes... And Joel, Joel just had a belief that he could do anything he wanted to do from the time he was 3 years old.
Oh, yeah.
To this day.
Anything. Creative, just anything. And there's a bunch of stories there, but the one I remember, I was walking him home from school, and I picked him up from school, and we're walking home, and he says, Dad, I play in a band. I'm like, yeah, okay, this is his imagination. He plays in a band.
No, I was in a band.
You don't play in a band. I pick you up from school every day. I take you home. You don't have a band. He said, yes, I do. I play with Evan and the guys.
And Andre.
And I said, what
Evan
do you play? He says, I play drums.
What?
He says, I play. I said, you don't play drums. He said, yeah. I said, where's your drums? He was playing on the books and on the pillows.
No hesitation. And a yoga ball.
guys
Shout
in
out to
the
the
band-
yoga ball.
And the other guys in the band had instruments. I said, what?
And
You
I
gotta
didn't.
be kidding.
They had their piano, they had their guitar. I was playing
remember
on
it.
whatever. So I was stomping before.
You was
Look
playing
at
on
God.
books.
I didn't even realize I was stomping this whole time before I even had a drum set. Oh my goodness, that's an epiphany
Yep,
right
he was
now.
playing drums. But wait. I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna give him what I didn't have because when I was young, oh man, to get an instrument was a big thing. I got the guitar one year and had to wait the next Christmas to get the amplifier to hear the darn thing. So I said no. So 2 months later, about a month later, it was Christmas. He came over to my house, and he's used to seeing band equipment in my house because of the musicians and everybody who's coming through. And I went there. I got him a great drum set, and the upgrades and everything was over $1,000 set. And this kid was like 9 or 10 years old. So I had it set up there, and he came in. he saw the drums. Hey, Dad, how you doing?
Mad casual.
And so I just sort of, I sort of just looked over at the drum set and I said, "That's you." He turned around. He said, "No." I said, "Son, that's your drum set." And him and his mother turned around and looked. This kid jumped. It looked like he hit the ceiling. His eyes got so big. The enthusiasm that just grabbed him, and I saw it. And I said, "That's it. That's it." He was touched immediately and has not looked back. Everything creative he put his hands to, God has given him a gift in that area.
Wow.
And then that has to be coupled with discipline.
Yeah.
You know, and he had a drive that I didn't have. I was pretty good, but he had a drive that I didn't have. He still has it now. So that was the spark. And to all those parents out there,
Yeah.
you never know what's going to spark your kid. You got to put something in their hands, especially if they're asking for it and you don't think they can do it. That's the time to move.
We wind up just being the vessels for our children, don't we? We're strong enough to carry them on through life.
Someone to guide and keep them from falling off the guide rails and stuff. But Joel, I'm very proud of you, Amira. Thank you for having
Love you, Pops.
Joel on because he's so multifaceted. You know, as a dad, I can go on, which I'm not.
Well, I need to tag on while you're on it.
When he told the drum story.
Really quick, Pops. I just performed with my dad a week ago in New York at the House of Sound. Shout out to House of Sound in New York City.
Shout out to the House of Sound.
That's right.
What's your dad's name? I want to
Foster
call him Dad.
Jackson.
Foster Jackson.
Senior. Don't forget senior.
Senior.
Yeah, my brother's junior. Yeah.
So you play instruments, you sing, you dance. What do you do, Foster Jackson, Mr. Jackson?
He plays the guitar.
Well,
mainly.
nowadays at this phase in my life, I say I'm a writer producer, but I play guitar. I play a little guitar.
That's right.
That's
a little guitar. You can know when they say that they're phenomenal. You know.
Yeah. I guess I'm capable. I'm capable on the drums. I'm capable.
Well, it sounds like next time we bring Joel back, you're going to have to join us in studio, Mr. Jackson. We would love to have you here.
He comes to LA every now and then.
I'll be there in a minute.
Okay, well, come on in. And we'll be here
right now.
And we will be here.
Yeah.
Listen, thank you so much for calling in. Were you able to see the show on Facebook? Was you able to get it?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful.
My fiance's in the other room.
Okay.
Watching it now. I had to come in here because of the time difference. But yeah, sure. That's what got us going.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
For letting me say my little two cents.
All
right. Have a good show.
We love to hear it.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Have a good night.
Love you, Pops.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right.
So I got to move this train down the road. You know what? I want to do this now. I don't know if you drink or not, but I got some rosé. I wanted to make a toast to you.
You know what? They say do like Jesus do. And last time I checked, he was at that wedding partying. So
I feel like a little more again. Can we rinse this before we pour it?
All good. All good.
I just feel like I know alcohol kills everything, but I just feel like they can be rinsed out a little.
Appreciate you.
A little better. Thank you. We're gonna get that toast on the way. Now, while we're waiting for those glasses, I wanted you. So, talk to me about the film. You're into film industry now. The director and the writing and the directing into the film. There's a new film that you were telling me about. So I want a little bit. If you can give us a little bit about it.
I can give you super little bit about it.
Okay.
I can't even give out the name yet.
Okay.
But there are a little things. And shout out to my people that are live right now. I'm gonna have to step away, so I make sure I get every little detail back. I will be back live. Don't worry about it. But so. This feature film that I'm in, I'm super excited about it.
Yes.
Shout out to Erwin Moon, who is the director, and Silver Screen Pictures and Moonlight Film Productions. They're the ones putting it together. I play a detective.
Oh,
it's a comedy.
Come on in.
It's a comedy.
Oh, and then you're funny. Okay, good.
I got jokes every now and
then. Yeah,
you
got jokes.
They come and go. When it's a full moon. And I'm one of the leads. I'm super excited about that.
Are.
And we have some A-list actors in it. To God be.
Okay.
And the one I can mention, I was very specific. Thank you, sir. Very specific about this, what I can and cannot mention. So the one I can mention is Kalita Smith. She is the wife from the Bernie Mac show.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna be in it.
She's a powerhouse.
She is. She is.
Oh,
she is.
wow.
And we have
Shout out.
Yeah. Really excited about that. And it's just we've been shooting here, there, mansions, all these different places, and just knocking it out. I think we're on like day 10 of shooting, but we still got a good journey to go. About a few more weeks.
So we're
to
not
go.
even on release. We don't know when.
Yeah. We can't
Yeah.
even put it out.
I won't
It's in a
even-
place where we haven't even finished filming it yet. So it's I can talk about it, but I can't talk about it. If
Right.
you know what I mean?
Okay. Well, I would like to propose a toast to you. First of all,
you.
thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. Seriously,
Yes,
appreciate you.
and to your career, your ongoing, your ever evolving career. Every time I look up, it's something new, it's something different, it's something exciting. Somehow you invite me to it.
I do. Somehow you made
let
it to
me-
Vegas
you let
and
me.
you came through, and I was just like, I told you about it. I was like, we met. The light thing happened with the whole crystal,
yeah.
and then I told her I'm in a show and I play a god called Light, and there's crystals all everywhere, and it's light up crystals, and she was just like, "What's happening?" And I was like, "I don't know, but I'm moving with God." Whatever. Anyway,
like you found the right one. You met the right one.
Yeah,
But let me get this
100%.
toast now. I know I should pour it because I'm toasting, but you're a man, so
okay.
I'm still very much traditional. I don't know about this new millennium
I hear
shit.
that, right?
Yeah, I can't do it.
Well, I got a boy.
Look, why I gotta open your door?
Right?
All right.
Salud.
Cheers. Salud. To your success, your ever growing, ever evolving success.
Thank you.
To this Pisces nation and to the upliftment of God. Amen.
Hoorah.
Not bad.
Now we're gonna pass the tithes and offering around.
Okay, I got a quick game for you that I want to play. It's really quick. Okay,
snap.
theater versus film. Okay, this is your
I didn't
scene.
sign up for this.
This is your scene. This is your scene.
What are we doing?
This is your scene.
What's up?
You meet God, right?
Oh shit.
You go.
I met
You
God.
cross over,
Oh wow.
and you meet God,
It's gotta be.
and He's wearing one of your crystals. Now, you're gonna give me one scene in your choice of order. One scene in theatrical,
Okay.
and then the other scene like it was film.
Okay.
So what we're looking for here is the difference between theater and film as an actor.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Theater first. Okay.
All right. Whenever you're ready. I can be God. I'm just playing.
Hey, before you jump into it, because I did not know this was happening. You got me over here doing scenes and stuff. Shout out to Baron Brown Studios, by the way. Baron Brown, much respect to that whole establishment, helping me become a better actor every day.
Okay.
Thine heart is overwhelmed with thy beauty, O Lord. For I see you, and you see me. Hence whence you are wearing thine crystal, and I truly appreciate thee for it. I am honored. I am overwhelmed with gratitude. And as I was doing on earth, I shall do here and worship thee.
Amen.
That's all I got.
Amen. Too much more, I would have been in full-blown tears. Oh, my God. That was so sincere.
It's a little Shakespearean. That's all,
Wow,
you know.
that was
Othello's
dope.
got me in the mood, you know.
That was dope. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, film.
Film. Wait, I'm sorry. Where's the camera? Hold on.
Okay. Well,
My lens is here, right?
Yeah,
my
that's
lens
where
is
you're
right
at.
here.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you. My God. I thank thee. I thank you. Is that my crystal? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't. Oh man, that's all I got right now. You got me drinking over here. I had to do something.
Drink it while you meeting God.
Drink while you meeting God.
Yes. It was fun. It was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, and we still got to, I always drool. We
No
still
pressure.
got to see you do your thing. Okay, so without further ado, let's talk about the crystals. I wore one of your crystals today. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 pieces from you now.
And
God.
I appreciate that 4 pieces from Alpha Thought. And shout out to my brother. He's been doing this for 16 plus years. Super talented brother.
Yeah.
He's had people like Jesus, Music Soul Child, Taraji P. Henson,
Yes.
Sean from Boyz II Men.
Yes.
Could go on for days. Rihanna. A few people, a lot of sports
Yes.
people in the NFL. But besides the name and the clout of their name, he comes with he's the crystal
The
chemist.
crystal chemist.
Oh, he's the crystal chemist.
But you got into it.
I
Matter of
did
fact,
get into it. He got me into it.
Show the people the crystal.
Oh, yes.
I have the one that yours is bigger, but I
right
have
here.
that.
It's right here.
And then could you show them the back where the light sits?
So the light sits in the back, and it's fully, just something that I created around Christmas time a few years back, and I was blessed to get a patent, especially.
Yeah.
I mean, I was smart to get a patent, and yeah, we sell it out here in Santa Monica and the Palisades, and I personally like doing one-on-ones though. Make sure the people are in the right place, the right energy, before they receive it. It's very clear. Somebody runs up on you and grabs it. Oh, what's it? It's like, come on,
Come on, now get off me. Get off my crystals.
come
Stop
on,
playing.
now, respectfully, like you don't just hey.
This is the
I
one
love
you gave
that
me
one,
for my birthday.
which is a birthstone for her.
Yeah.
So salute to that.
Yes.
Yes.
And
yes,
this is the second time you showed up to my birthday party with crystal
I
gifts.
did. It is.
So, okay, tell me how did you get into crystals? I understand your brother started the company,
How
but
did I get
what
into crystals?
sparked your
My brother
spirit?
gave me a gift.
Okay.
He was doing crystals for a while and
Okay.
doing really, really well, and his company started building up. Foster Jackson Jr., love you, bro. He gave me a fluorite, and it was the perfect shape of Africa in 3D. And I was like, oh, I gotta wear this, and I wore it for the longest. And fluorite keeps you in the mind, and I like being in my mind. This big old head likes being up there and just and working. So the fluorite keeps me in my head, and I would wear it everywhere and enjoy it. And then I've learned that taught me the power that is within me, and how crystals are simply a tool.
Yes.
Like the cell phone. Cell phones do have crystals in it. Please look it up. Everybody's cell phone has a crystal
crystals in? Okay.
in it. And the reason they call it quartz crystal, the reason they call it quartz watch is because there's an actual quartz crystal inside of it
Okay.
that helps the vibration, that makes the tell the time. So science has been using this forever.
Yes.
We're just finally tapping into it on a whole other level. So that happened, and I just realized that I don't have to wear, just like you don't need to be around your phone all the time. You want to, there's a desire to. You feel naked without it, but the God is in you.
Right.
Like, don't ever forget that.
That's
and
right.
and so I stepped away from the fluorite, and I was just realizing the difference between when I wear it, when I don't wear it, the different things that happen when you wear it, like obsidian or things. So there's so many different crystals that do different things.
Right.
And it's so cool when we start to really step out of fear and step into curiosity and appreciation and realize this stuff comes from the earth. It comes literally from
God.
everything. Yeah, God.
Everything is God.
Yeah,
you know?
everything is God. Everything.
And I know you have a Christian background,
Yeah.
right? And then right now I would say, if correct me if I'm wrong, but you're you're spiritual. You would consider
Yeah.
yourself spiritual, right?
Yeah. More spiritual than even say. Yes, I'm Christian. I can say
But
that
no,
with
just that's
pride.
your background, and then now
It's
you're
just I was out. When I was out there, I was living with my auntie, and shout out to Aunt Arlene, love you, Arlene Jackson. And she's Muslim, and we grew a lot just talking with each other and understanding. And she read the Bible, and she read so many different things, and it helped me grow to understand. I mean, even the Pope said it, guys. Pope said that we're all doing it. We're all literally worshiping the same God. And then he washed the feet of so many different religions in front of everybody, and there was a reason for that. And the more we come together, the more we realize that we are connected and that everything is really one. The more we stop the competition and just stay in the creative realm. I remember being at LaGuardia, and quick side note, I remember being at LaGuardia and people would come up to me because they saw me sing or something like that, and they'd be like, and like try to battle me and stuff. And I'd be like, bro, we can't just collab, bro. Like we can't like, I could do harmony on top of you. We could do something, make something special. Why you always? And I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to vibe. I don't want that competitive energy, and I always was stepping away from that competitive energy, understanding that competition isn't even real when there's nothing but abundance out here. It's not even a real thing.
So don't want to cut you off, but before we go, because we're running down to these last few minutes, I wanted to talk about the spiritual connection with the crystals, because obviously there's a lot of information out here, but then there's also a lot of information out here that's false information, and it sounds like there's always a lot of miscommunication when it comes to religion and spirituality. And so sometimes things like crystals or sage is slated in the church as something evil or demonic, or you worshiping something else. I wanted you to just speak about the energy and the connection that you feel or that you have with crystals, and explain to the people how that is God's perfect power and his perfect will, that that God would even allow crystals to even house. You know what I mean? It's just like we are vessels, right? Yeah. Just like the water, just like the moon, just like the sun, just like the stars.
Guns don't kill people. People kill people.
People kill people. So talk to me about the spiritual connection with the crystals, and then we're going to talk about what you got coming up next, and then we got to get out of here.
Okay.
But, spiritual connection.
Spiritual connection, I would say all of it is spiritual when it comes to crystals. And the reason I thought what my brother was doing was so dope, because you wear it around your neck. Okay. And there's a whole chakra line that I know a lot of people know about, the mind and throat. And you have this here in the center, and this is your gut. And personally speaking, I feel like this is where the soul resides, in the gut. That's when people say follow your gut. They say follow your gut because they're saying follow your spirit. Your spirit's connected to everything, and that will literally tell you where to go. So if you ever doubt, fear, anything, you follow that spirit. Yes. It's going to show you signs. And I know Pisces are big on signs. You guys can look that up. But these are real. And this has been my life. And just, like I said, just really focusing on that gratitude. But the whole thing about crystals, other than spirituality, is tapping into it and using it as a tool. Yes. Using it as just like your cell phone. That was the point I was gonna say. Hey, okay, so I was in church one time, and this new preacher came, and I was wearing my fluorite. Remember the fluorite? Okay, so I was wearing it in church, and I'm drumming. Brother took my crystal and threw it on the ground. What? And was just like, no. And I was like, okay, your energy's off. Right. Has nothing to do with the crystal.
You're the one.
Because I'm sure you got a cell phone on you right now, brother. You do, right? Okay, so there's crystals in that. So if we're gonna negate it, I'm not trying to do slippery slope, but come on now, you can't be using a cell phone that has crystals and then tell me that this is blasphemy. That doesn't make sense.
And at some point, you got to look at yourself and say, who am I to rename or name God's perfect stones, jewels, creation as a whole? Who are you to say that's evil and that's not? You was not given that authority. Even when you go into theology school, you was there. Nowhere did it give you that authority to say that
Bible. There's nothing in the Bible that's saying that these crystals are evil.
This crystal is evil.
No, there's nothing in the Bible that
Come on. You're being, you know what I mean? You're being a little arrogant yourself. You know what I mean? You actually could be falling into blaspheming yourself, because that's God's crystal right there. That's
literally the most natural thing on the planet. Literally, I couldn't create this straight out of Colombia. Yeah. This is Colombian quartz, by the way. Okay. Highest frequency.
So we're down to those last couple of minutes. Yeah. I want to know what's next. Can you show, this was like just in, you sent me this the other, last night? around
Yeah,
10:30
it's
last night.
crazy.
Can you show the
So this is
the
the
little
second
video
thing
with the it's in
that
blue?
you're about to see. I directed
Okay.
and shot and
Okay.
yeah, shout out.
And what's next? What's coming up next for you?
Well, okay, what's coming up next?
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to go to Orlando and do a performance with the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be doing my drumming, kind of playing basketball,
Yeah.
kind of my N1 mixtape.
What you
kind
mean
of
playing
thing.
basketball? You play basketball too?
I ball.
Come
I
on.
ball well.
I'm so man.
You know, and I'm proud of it.
Did
'cause
you have
a
to
lot
fight
of-
all the time when you're little because people were just jealous, wasn't they? Do you have to knock? Anyway, go ahead.
I'm glad
listening.
you know it. I
mean,
do Muay Thai
yeah.
now. For that
Because of
reason.
it.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I do. I'm a Muay Thai. I had to defend myself a lot, but I
Yeah.
had brothers that always had my back too. So, but when I say, I'm sorry, you threw me off. What were we talking about?
You were saying you're going to Atlanta.
I'm going. Oh no, I'm going to Orlando.
Orlando, and
I'm going
then
to Orlando,
playing-
playing in front of like 1,200 people. It's for the Farmer Company. That's what I can mention, but the other details I cannot.
But it's with the Harlem Globetrotters.
It is with the Harlem Globetrotters.
You're gonna be drumming.
I'm gonna be basketball drumming, performing to a beat with the Harlem Globetrotters.
When is this?
This is on Tuesday coming up.
Oh my God!
So I'm flying out like tomorrow, the day after, or something like that.
Will
like
it be
Saturday?
televised or anything? Or?
That depends on if they want it televised. I don't know. I think that's why
But-
they
but
kind of
there
want
will
to
be
make
footage
it private.
that-
There'll be
yeah.
plenty
Okay,
of footage that
okay,
we're gonna shoot.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, let's show this. This just happened.
Yeah, my boy Bunny. This dude is the man, and he let me shoot this. So I directed and shot this. I was telling him to really hold that guitar like
Yeah.
it's your baby, like it's your newborn, like it's your true love. And he was super receptive. So this is in London.
London. That's
And
the
my
part.
art now is in London, to God be,
Yes.
just like that
Yeah.
through SoundCloud,
Yes,
and
yes.
it's up there now, and he's blowing up, and I just am so excited that my art is appreciated at that level, and
Okay,
shout out to Hank
Tell
for the lighting.
tell the people. Well, what would be your last comment? Something that you want to say to inspire the people. Everybody ain't gonna be like you. To where
And
they
I
can
don't
do all
want
it.
them to.
However,
No, you got way greater things to do than me.
Mm-hmm.
Let me inspire, please. Let me inspire, because that's all art has been doing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Even at LaGuardia, there's so many talented, amazing people
Mm-hmm.
that I am constantly being inspired by, and only let it be inspiration. Everything that you see that's dope, let it make you do something doper.
okay.
That and stay. God is gratitude. Stay in gratitude, no matter what. No matter what. Every day, every thought. I'm serious. That's when it gets magical. Every thought, make it gratitude. And I'm telling you, it's crazy what's gonna happen. It's crazy.
Yes. Okay, and then where can they get a hold to you? What are your handles?
On IG at Joel Jackson, JOELL Jackson. Facebook, same thing, Joel Jackson. And yeah, just hit up Lovely Amira here. Or you can also, if you want to see more diverse crystals, because I do have the crystals on my page, and you can contact me. You can also contact Alpha Thought. That's Alpha Thought. That's my brother's page, and he has different varieties of crystals. They don't light up. That's mine, but I do have other crystals that is also affiliated with them. It's all the same company. It's all in the family.
Do you get a chance to shout out everyone you want to shout out?
Oh my God! Shout out to everybody. All right, I don't know. There's so many people. Shout out to my family, my loved ones. Shout out to people, that everyone that believed in me. Shout out to my haters. Thank you. I appreciate you too.
Can't leave them out.
I do. And yeah, just keep going at it. Everybody, just keep being inspired. Keep staying grateful.
That's
Greatness will come to you.
That's right. Joel, it has been a pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine.
You know, this is not enough time. I got to have you back again.
It's so quick. I didn't realize how fast it was.
Yeah. Well, last time
there's
we
a lot
were,
more.
Yeah,
I
last
wanna
time
talk
we
about.
were we were doing 2 hours. So now my 2 hour shows are kind of reserved for special times where maybe I have more than one
three
guest,
people,
or
yeah,
or whatever.
3-4
So
people. It
we
makes
got to
sense.
get it in this hour. But
Yeah.
the good thing is you get to come back. Maybe you bring your dad back with you.
Oh, you're gonna love my pops. You hear that, pops? Oh Lord, you're gonna love this dude.
I appreciate you as a friend,
Yes.
an inspiration, and
Thank you.
even a mentor sometimes.
That means-
We definitely had a lot of good, deep conversations.
Yeah, we did.
And you show up when it's important. You know, thank you so much.
Yeah, mess with the ones that show up.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys, this has been another episode of 2020 Vision, and the message is what it always is: love, life, and light. I mean, I can't express it any more than we've already done today. Live in every part of your purpose. We are multi-level, multi-dimensional beings. We are multi-talented, and our purpose is just this: live every part of yourself, everything that God has given you. And he's given us an abundance of things, creativity and blessings and talents. And just dig deep, just get in there and figure out what else you want to do. Like for me, I'm going into the medical field now. Hey, who guessed it?
Hey, congrats.
But God told me, he said, I want to see what you do with those healing abilities that I gave you. So I'm with it. So you can find me on Amira the Songstress on anything you like to listen to, be it Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, whatever. Or you can find me on Facebook or YouTube and Twitter, wherever you like to listen. You can find me at Amira the Songstress. And remember, stay focused.
No regrets, no regrets, no regrets.
Let me fix my crown, baby. Like dominoes, yeah, it's going down. My feet off the ground, elevated. You feel my soul when you hear my sound. And I don't know why you're like a red light that don't ever change. And you should know why I'm merging to the other lane. I'm getting close, I'm up next, no regrets, making hits is a